It's transfer season. I am back again. You know, the fun thing is like transfer season is not here yet, but my goodness, how many links? So many links here and there. You hear that, you hear this, that. So many. This is good. I think next season is going to be very interesting, you know. Pochettino taking charge at Chelsea. But I have come with good news and some bad news. Let's start with the bad news first. Let's recognize this. Jose Mourinho lost Europa League final. Lost the European Cup, you know. Sad. And Sevilla won it how many times? 8 times? That club, Sevilla, they're like Real Madrid in the Champions League. They are the one who will just win the Europa League all the time. Sevilla, congratulations. They continue dominating the Europa League. Jose Mourinho failed to win and he looks sad, you know. He looks upset and that's what it is. You lost the final, you get upset and 2 days, 3 days, you forgot about it. You move on with another thing. That's what it is. But yeah, Jose was not happy and they were robbed, you know. The referee was refereeing that game is Anthony Taylor. We know Anthony Taylor, what he can do in the finals. Even Chelsea, you know, we know so much about Anthony Taylor. His refereeing style is just laughable and upsetting at the same time. Yeah, so that game was very intense, very hard game. You know, Jose Mourinho defensive style. I really think Jose Mourinho should have just opened up his team and just tried to score. You know, he went so much defensive. They really wanted the penalty, I think, wrong. But, you know, it didn't go their way. So here we are, sad, talking about Mourinho. I really wanted Mourinho to win. I really wanted Rome to win. Tammy Abraham, you know, Chelsea connection over there, to win. Tammy Abraham, if he won it today, will have Champions League, Conference League, and Europa League. But no, it's not the time. It's not the time. Let's get into the transfer news and see what's going on. Ugarte and Chelsea and PSG there. What is going on? Check it out this. Manuel Ugarte prefer the Chelsea project. PSG have offered him a salary of 5 million a year compared to the Blues, 2 million a year. Mauricio Pochettino wants Ugarte and has called him to try to convince him to come to Chelsea. Whoa. You know what I'm doing this? Chelsea. Are we disrespecting a player like Emmanuel Ugarte here? You know, if we look at this, PSG are offering him so much. Chelsea 2 million. we need a midfield like Ugarte. We really need a midfield. So that for me is like laughable. A club like Chelsea, you can offer a player 2 million and PSG, you know, they're offering 5. You will go to PSG if we don't wake up. We have to wake up here. Look, as I said, a club like Chelsea, this is a joke. You know, we are there. We are on top. We are right there. So we should have offered him the same amount like PSG offering him. We are not small clubs. We are not Brighton, although Brighton, they are doing much better this season. Don't get me wrong. They are there at the level, they're not supposed to be there, but they're there. They did well this season. So I'm comparing the two. Chelsea, they are up there. We have been in this business for too long. So we should know, man. We should know, like, we cannot offer him the guy for 2 million a year and PSG comes up with 5 million a year to shut Chelsea's mouth. You know, what are we waiting for? We have to do something here. The player is looking at this, is like, I love the Premier League, you know, I love Chelsea, but the money, they are disrespecting me, you know. Come on, Chelsea, do something about it. So now, if we continue down there, it says, Note both salary offers made to Emmanuel Ugarte from PSG, 5 million, and Chelsea 2 million are tax-free. Tax-free, but Chelsea is too low as I said. He won't choose Chelsea. He will go to PSG if we just stay here without changing our mind. If we do it, manage PSG amount like they're doing, I think he will come to the Premier League. He loves the Premier League. That's the main thing. He loves the Premier League. Chelsea. We need to do it. So let's go down again. PSG are willing to settle the 60 million fee for Manuel Ugarte in 2 installments, while Chelsea want 5 payment of 12 million. The other main difference is Chelsea offering 5 million in hard ones after their David Fofana offered on loan was turned on. So Fofana, the other side again, is going on loan. I'm very sad about that. I did not want him to go on loan, but we haven't seen him much. He hasn't played much. So that's another topic. Fofana, I don't know, but there are a lot of things, a lot of changes at this point. Pochettino making a lot of changes, and this is what we wanted. We want to see changes, right? We want to see a lot of people move on, and just to have a small squad, Yeah, so Emmanuel Ugarte, Chelsea, we need to get very careful about the guy. And here is another update on Emmanuel Ugarte. Manuel Ugarte wanted to sign for Chelsea and saw the idea as nearly done, but the salary offer of 2 million per year, which was present to the player by Todd Bowley himself, as throwing the move into debt. They throw the move away. You see, he's looking at this, as I said, it's like we're disrespecting the player. Come on. Let's not do this. I really hope this, turn good. I don't want this to turn angry. And then we don't sign Emmanuel Ugarte, and then we end up with stuff we don't want, right? So that has to be very serious, 100%. Now let's move on to another news. Mason Mount. Mason Mount has been a story forever. What's going on with Mason Mount? At Chelsea, Mason Mount, 12 months or 12 weeks? No, 12 months left on his contract. Chelsea, they are not agreeing with Mason Mount, and things are not going good with him. The negotiation didn't go well. So I think at this point, Mason Mount is looking at the door, and yeah, Manchester United, here we go. Check out this. Exclusive, Mason Mount agrees personal terms with Manchester United. If a player agrees personal terms with other club, that is the end. Sometimes that can, can turn back. He can just say, okay, I changed my mind, I'll stay at Chelsea. Or I changed my mind, I'll stay at this club, or this happened. But negotiation with Chelsea are not going properly, and the player has agreed personal terms with another club, that scares me. That scares me. Mason Mount at Manchester United, he will become a huge player for them. Huge. They have a great manager, just to let you know. Manchester United, they are rebuilding the team. That midfield with Casemiro and who is this guy? Bruno Fernandes, and yeah, so 3 midfield. Bruno Fernandes, very good midfield. Mason Mount in there, and you put Casemiro. Strong midfield. Scares me. It really scares me, man. I have to say. Sometimes I think we don't want to let Mason Mount go. Sometimes I think, okay, let's just, forget about it, let him go. But this is getting very intense, very close, and now I start feeling that loneliness, that jealousy. Like, can I let Mason Mount leave? Oh, man. it's that feeling because it's from the Cobham, it's from the Chelsea, young Chelsea under 21 there, like it's a Chelsea boy, yeah. So that's sad, very, very sad. So if you go down there, Chelsea, they're interested in maintenance a striker of Inter Milan. If you read down there, Inter Milan Vice President Javo Zanetti on Lato maintains future. I am so calm as Lateral, really happy here. Inter is happy, doesn't want to move, but hey, transfer window is not open yet. And people, they have not come in to talk to the club, to offer the man on the table. So these clubs, they can say whatever they want to say. Oh, the player is happy here, So, but if the money comes on the table, they see cash, they will change their mind. Money talks. So I'm not worried about it. Chelsea need a striker anyway, so we are looking for a striker. We're not just gonna sit on one person, just like, okay, we want Victor Osimhen. Okay, let's just stick to Victor Osimhen. No, there's so many options. So yeah, if you go down there, Chelsea are likely to ask 30 to 40 million to sell Matteo Kovacic. That's where I'm coming. That's where I want to talk about. Matteo Kovacic, Mason Mount, looks like they are leaving Chelsea Football Club. Those two midfield are key for Chelsea. Key. We cannot just let them leave without buying a midfield. Two midfield, not a midfield. Two. Casado needs to come to Chelsea and Ugarte needs to come to Chelsea. Chelsea has to increase their pay for Ugarte. Look at PSG. I think Chelsea, they were thinking, okay, we are going to put the bid in for Ugarte and nobody's going to come in. We forgot there's other clubs behind us. They are looking, they're like, okay, let's see the bid. What's going to happen? Okay, bing. If you beat that amount, 2 million for Ugarte, there's another club who's going to beat you up. And PSG did double amount, 5. That's crazy, right? Upsetting at the same time. Crazy. But talking about Matteo Kovacic, here it is from Fabrizio Romano. Check out this. Exclusive. Manchester City have open contract talk to sign Matteo Kovacic in the summer. Positive discussion took place with the player. Camp in the last few days over personal terms. Chelsea open to selling Kovacic as part of midfield revolution. Talks will continue soon. Matteo Kovacic, if he goes to Manchester City, Pep Guardiola is gonna make him insane. Look what he does in the midfield. Matteo Kovacic drive the ball crazy in the midfield. He pass people like that. At City, he's going to turn something else. He's going to turn to one of the best midfield in the Premier League. You'll see. You'll see, because the guy is so good at the ball. So good. This is the kind of midfield you keep. You build the team with Matteo Kovacic. And I was expecting, to be honest with you, I was expecting Chelsea to build a team with Matteo Kovacic, with Mason Mount, but at the same time, as I said, Mason Mount, it's that, you think, can I let him go? Can he go? Maybe that. This is what I think, but other people, they are just like, let him go. We have a lot of players. Of course, we have a lot of players, but it's the connection, he's a Chelsea boy. He's just like Reece James. He's grow up at Chelsea, so for them to go, it's just heartbroken. I am really scared because if he goes to Manchester United, he will become like Kevin De Bruyne at Manchester United. De Bruyne at City, he was at Chelsea, and we saw them. And look at where he is. Same thing, I'm thinking Mason Mount is going to reach that level if he continue working hard and hard and hard and hard like that. It's going to be very interesting. Yeah, we got some more update. Let's check out this. How many people we're expecting Chelsea to sell this summer or to leave, or on loan? But I don't think it's going to be on loan. I think a lot of them, they will leave the club. Check out this. Aubameyang, Hakim Ziyech, Christian Pulisic is linked with Juventus, very close. He's going to Juventus. Edward Mendy has to leave too. Hudson-Odoi set to be moved on. The future of Kalidou Koulibaly, N'Golo Kante, and Cesar Azpilicueta are unclear, while there is interest in Gallagher, Trevor Chalobah, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek to AC Milan. N'Golo Kante, I don't know why the contract stopped. The contract with Chelsea and N'Golo Kante was going very good, and then suddenly stopped. I don't know. It's weird, right? But I expect Kante to stay. Kante has to stay. You know, we need to use him, like I said yesterday, just for one more season. One more season. There's still something in Kante. You know, there's still something to get in there. So please, keep him alive. Keep him. Now, the last one is about Karim Benzema. Benzema, the forward of Real Madrid, the legendary of the Champions League football, the masterclass of the Champions League and the La Liga over there. Benzema set to leave Real Madrid, and yeah, I understand Real Madrid are building for the future. They have to. After that game they lost against City in the semi-final of the Champions League, they have to build the team. Otherwise, they will be just the same. They have to. So check out this from Romano himself. Benzema will speak again to Real Madrid board and president Florentino Perez on Thursday. Al-Ittihad feel they did their best proposal to tempt Karim. Saudi sources optimistic but still waiting for the final green light. Key hours ahead for Benzema to go to Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia, they want to build a system where other people, they'll look at it, they'll be like, Saudi Arabia League is turning into something else. I think they want to host the World Cup, as I said yesterday, and they look to get all the players to go there, but they are getting those experienced players already, like old players. Ronaldo is there already. Messi, they are trying to get him there, but Messi is very complicated. Barcelona there, sticky there. I don't think it's gonna happen, but we'll see. Messi may go to Saudi Arabia too, but as I said, very complicated. So yeah, Benzema there. He may go there, and they're offering a lot of money. It's tax-free. You don't have to pay tax, so it's good for the other players, So yeah, let me know, what do you think about Ugarte? Chelsea paying a little bit of money, PSG, they went high, and Chelsea just, come on, we have to do something about that. We need to get this TM. He's so good in the midfield, so good. Pochettino called him and talked to him to convince him to come to Chelsea. What do you think about that? That's a good thing, right? Right! Let me know, what do you think about Benzema, Mason Mount agreeing terms with Manchester United? It's a shocking, but not a shock at the same time. He wants Manchester United. He wants to move over there. Little bit of disappointment, but that's his choice. So we don't get into the player's choice. It's about money. Money talks. If you have that, you can choose whatever you want. So subscribe to the club, hit notification bell so you don't have to miss every little thing, my dear friend out there. I'll see you soon for a brand new one tomorrow. The transfer market is getting tasty. It's getting tasty. Oh man, we haven't opened the transfer yet, and this, deals keep happening. This, that. You'll have to see that. So yeah, this is it. I'll see you soon. Have a lovely day, and God bless.